Hey, Selly Sel in the building, Mr. Flood City. Yeah, we having this fly sit down with the local astronauts, man. Y'all know how we coming. Fuck with it. The flood is, in plain detail, it's overrated, it's underrated. Sometimes it's exaggerated, it's expressed heavy, it's graphic, it's mass, it's over exaggerated. It's the extras. It's like the ice cream and the cake with the icing on top. It's with all the extras, you know? That's what the flood is. That's how we coming, man. The flood is the truth. You can't beat the flood. When you see the flood, you got to get out the way of the flood. You're either part of the flood or you're the repercussions of the flood. Bottom line. When it comes to the imitators of the flood, oh man, you can see that a mile away too. You know, it's like the wolves. You know, I'm gonna give you an analogy to it. You know, when the wolves come out and play, and then there's somebody out posing to be a wolf. But the wolves know how you smell, they know how you move, they know how you look, they know how you act, they know how you react, they know how you respond. So if you out there posing to be a wolf and you ain't a wolf and you really a lamb, we go see it and we go sense it and notice it. Same way with posing the flood. If you ain't part of the streets and really a street nigga, stop acting. You ain't gotta, it's cool, stay in your lane. You know, for the imitators, you could, it's like they hold their persona, they doing too much, putting extras on it at the wrong time too. You don't know how to be regular. We flood when we don't want to flood. I flood on accident. You feel me? I pulled up and it was a flood. It was just, I did not mean to do this shit. I woke up out the bed, twisted this weed, pulled me a cup, had me a nice meal, and pulled up and it was a flood. Oh my God. And you just, before you know it, phones is ringing, more cups is pulled, before you know it, it's $1,000 a drink, $1,000 is getting handed over, and boy, what you think we doing next? It's a flood. Man, if I was putting my young dude on and I needed to give him some wise tutelage, advice, the first thing I would tell him is vision without execution is hallucination. That's my motto. Anytime you got a game plan and you can see it up here, but you don't execute the footsteps towards getting it done, that means you was just hallucinating. So you was wasting time. Whether you was wasting your own time or wasting somebody else's time, you was wasting time. So don't do that. Whatever you come up with up here, please work towards it. Don't let nobody interfere, get in tunnel vision about what you want and go get what you want. Don't tell nobody, don't let nobody know what's going on. Just do what you gotta do. Because guess what? If you start telling people, it's gonna be the ones who really, they wanna see you with it, and then it's gonna be the ones who don't wanna see you with it. That I don't tell nobody what I'm doing, because they'll try to interfere. They'll try to interfere without letting it be known. They'll cock block. But the shady cock, the friend, I call it a friendly cock block. Like, hey, bro, I need you, man. Like, man, I got this meeting with oh, man, I need you to really, you didn't need me for shit. That shit wasn't important. I could have sent you an Uber or something, nigga. So you don't want to let nobody get you out of your tunnel vision. Stay direct, stay focused. That'll be the next thing I would tell him. Stay focused on your game. Don't let nobody interfere with what you got going on, because that's what you got going on. Guess what? If something goes wrong, you got to deal with it. If something go right, you got to deal with it. You be responsible for who you are. Be a man of your own destiny. That's just where we come from. Next thing, mind your own, you live long. Stay out of everybody's business. Don't give a fuck what they doing. Don't care what they doing. You didn't see shit, you don't know shit, and you don't want to know shit. And if you did hear it, go shit it out. So, digest that fast and let that flood through and get that up out of you. Yeah, because that's waste. You don't need no waste, no pollution up in here. I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me. I don't talk about it. I don't know about it. And if I did know about it, so motherfucking what? It ain't for me to be spreading out, so all that gossiping and all that, keep that out. You live by those three, you gonna stay straight, for sure. Hey, music-wise, I'm coming. I'm cold in the streets. I I like people that are territorial. I like people who will let you know where they from. So I'm just bottom line, I'm just gonna start, I'll give you a roster. We could basically start from, if you just put in my section starting from here, we gonna say right now, Nip, he put on for a city. Can't say nothing about that. Perico, he putting on for a city. Problem, he put on, you know, he gonna always put on, he a vet over around here. He fuck with us too. Heavy, 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 shout out Problem. Big up Currency, always, you know, real. I like storytellers. I like somebody who can paint the picture. I don't like a person who's just rapping and his voice sounds good on the track and he's repeating the same shit over and over again. No dissing and no bad talking on the guys that get they chip off that, but that just ain't who I'm fucking with and who I rock with. I like who really in the mud with it, and when he tell his story, I could pull up and he tell me the truth, nigga, and he really the truth where he at. So shout out all those rappers. You know, T Grizzy, yeah, Pay Will, you feel me? All my niggas in the band gang, Detroit, shout out. A couple dudes like that, you know, that's how I'm coming though. That's who my playlist, you know? You know, I like them real ones in the mud, bottom line. When it comes to this, man, just bottom line is hippie life. That's what I call it. We modern day hippies. Everything has limits, you know. You can't keep running red lights and crash. So to all those dudes that's putting extras on what you're doing, cause y'all see we be sipping and we getting high. Every time you see us, it's like, that's just y'all caught that visual sometimes. This ain't what a nigga life is, but for some of us that do control it and it's part of your basis, hey man, it's levels to this shit. Do not exceed into the next level if you're not ready for it. It costs us money. Spending money to do this shit. Eventually, if you can't handle these habits, you're gonna end up doing frivolous shit to go try to handle this habit. At the end of the day, if you ain't built for this shit, you're gonna find yourself in the clink. And that's just how it is. All this shit, for every action, there's a reaction. Always remember that. For everything that goes on, something else is gonna respond to it. So, you know, when y'all see us sipping heavy and all that, yeah, bitch, get that money. Yeah, when y'all see us, you know, doing what we doing and how we doing and all that, you know, this is like, it's cool and all that, it's player, but just be aware of what you're doing, man. You know, it costs dough for one. You feel me? Don't think we over here just high signing. This shit really costs money. These bottles cost money. We ain't piecing up nobody we talking about. So for you young guys that's trying to follow these footsteps, yeah, guess what? You gotta be about some money. You gotta be a real hustler. But at the end of the day, don't be foolish. Don't let this interfere with getting your check. You feel me? A lot of dudes think, oh, it's about this. And then they forget about the check. And they content with just having a few little tennis shoe money in their pocket with this cup. No, that's when you consider the dope head. You know, no, this is an accessory. This is an add-on. This is an additive. This is after I done got my check, after I done took care of my business, after the bills is paid, after I done checked all my traps and everything is in order. Now I can kick my feet up and relax and, you know, shoot my shot. So everybody play their cards right, man. Don't overdo nothing. It ain't fly, for sure that. It's the pipeline, having things, local astronauts, you feel me? Third world, FOD, Lash Money. That's how we coming, man. We unity over here. We represent this pipeline. It's about building bridges and not boundaries. Stop confining yourself to a circle because that's big as you'll ever get. Come fuck with us and reach out. We're gonna show you how to get it that way.